What if I told you that success, the thing you've been running after, might be the very reason you never feel truly happy? It sounds strange, right? From the time we're kids, the story is drilled into us. Work hard, get good grades, land a big job, buy the house, climb the ladder, and then, finally, you'll feel fulfilled. But here's the truth. Success is a moving target. The moment you hit it, your brain resets the finish line. Happiness slips through your fingers, not because you fail, but you chase the wrong thing. Let's imagine a stick figure. We'll call him Sam. Sam wants a promotion. Every night he stays late. Every weekend he sacrifices his free time. He's convinced that the moment he gets that title, he'll finally feel enough. And then, boom, it happens. He gets the promotion. He smiles. He celebrates. Maybe he even buys himself a fancy dinner. But how long does the high last? A week? A month? Pretty soon, Sam's brain whispers, "What's next?" And suddenly, the joy is gone. The new title feels normal, and the hunger for more has returned. That's the hamster wheel of success. You run and you run, but you never arrive. Science has a name for this, the hedonic treadmill. Your brain adapts so quickly that the pinnacle soon feels like the baseline. You think you're climbing a mountain, but it's actually an escalator that keeps moving down. Every step up resets your perspective. The summit remains out of reach. That's why billionaires still want more, and why Olympic gold medalists fall into depression after winning. Success doesn't guarantee happiness. It guarantees a new craving. Chasing success doesn't just fail to make you happy, it can actually make you miserable. Think about the sacrifices. How many birthdays do you miss? How many nights do you spend worrying? How many hours of sleep do you trade? All for a temporary rush. You postpone your joy for a future version of yourself that never seems to arrive. I'll be happy when I graduate. I'll be happy when I get married. I'll be happy when I retire. You string happiness along like a carrot on a stick, always dangling just far enough away to keep you running. But happiness doesn't come from the moment you achieve. It comes from the moments in between, the process, the present. Studies show that people who focus on growth, learning, and meaningful connections feel more lasting joy. Why? Because the brain is built to crave novelty, but it's also built to savor meaning. A conversation with a friend, the satisfaction of creating something, the peace of walking outside, these moments don't evaporate. Success itself isn't bad. Goals are important. Ambition can be fuel. The problem is when you believe success equals happiness. That belief turns life into a constant chase. You run so fast that you forget to notice you're already living in the moments that could bring joy. Imagine a stick figure running on a treadmill, sweating and panting, while a sign hangs, "Happiness, just one more mile." Spoiler alert, he never gets there. So what do we do instead? It starts with flipping the script. Instead of asking, "What will make me successful?" ask, "What makes my life meaningful today?" Instead of defining your worth by milestones, define it by values. When you shift your focus from external validation to internal satisfaction, something magical happens. You stop running after the horizon and start enjoying the ground beneath your feet. Sam, our stick figure, realizes this. One night, instead of staying late, he goes home early. He cooks dinner with his partner. He laughs at a silly joke. He takes a walk, looks at the sunset, and feels content. He didn't become less ambitious. He just stopped outsourcing his happiness to the next promotion. He found it in the present, where it always was, waiting. Here's the irony. When you stop obsessing over success, you often become more successful. Why? Because you're no longer paralyzed by fear of failure. You take risks, you create freely, you connect genuinely. Success becomes a byproduct, not the destination. Happiness isn't something you earn at the end of the race, it's the fuel. So, the next time you catch yourself thinking, I'll be happy when, pause. Notice that you're on the treadmill again. Step off, even for a moment. Look around. The laughter, the connection, the peace you're chasing. They're already here. You don't need to run toward them. You just need to stop running past them. Because here's the ultimate secret. You'll never be happy chasing success, but you can always be happy living with purpose. And once you learn that, success is no longer a finish line. It's just one small part of a much bigger, much more beautiful journey. A much bigger, much more beautiful journey. Success is no longer a finish line. It's just one small part of a much bigger, much more beautiful journey.